It is
Holy cow.
Willie Was. Willie Was. Starting it up with Doctor. What is Willie Was for you? No, you okay?
I don't know, I got to study.
You got to start. Eddie, what is Willie Was for you?
Well, this is quite a serious one actually. Willie Wars. This is a true story. I was reading a book on the icon that is Nelson Mandela, and it's called The Long Walk to Freedom. And just 3 days after I finished reading it, Nelson Mandela passed away. And that's not the coincidence. The weird thing is that I was reading a book on Joan Rivers. Some of you might know Joan Rivers off the telly and stuff like that. And when I finished reading this book about her, just 2 days later, she passed away. And then I was reading a book on the artist Ben E. King. Some of you will know Ben E. King. He sang Stand By Me, a wonderful singer. And the day after I finished reading the book, Ben E. King passed away. So tomorrow in Ushuaia, I'm going to see if I can get books on Piers Morgan and Justin Bieber. But Willie Wars, it's the fear of it. Sounded a bit Scottish there, I don't know why. It's the fear of impending doom. It's the fear of impending doom. Impending doom, yes, doom. We're all doomed. It's the fear of impending doom. That's the Willie Wars.
It's like Lorna Doom.
Lorna Doom. Okay, well, Doctor, now you have your definition. You've done your homework. What is Willie Was for you?
Jay, what do you think? Going for it.
You want me to go?
Yeah, go for it. I got to hear. I'm taking a poll here.
Okay.
I may like yours much better.
Willie Was reminds me of my college years. Believe it or not, I went to college, I went to school. I was very shy though in grade school, so magic kind of came in to help me break the ice and make friends, and I think I kind of touched on this during my show. I would get a collection of magic tricks, and every day in school, before I would go to school, I would put all these magic tricks in my pocket, and then when I got to school, I would take my magic tricks out, put them on the desk, in hopes that the other kids would gather around, and that's how I would eventually make friends. And I did this all throughout high school, even through college. So of course, by the end of college, I was known as a virgin. But that's not the point. The point of the story is that after college, it was shortly after college, I got my first gig on a cruise ship. It wasn't with Celebrity Cruises, it was another cruise line. I won't say the name of that cruise line. It rhymes with Barnaval. And I was having dinner. I just became friendly with some of the officers, and I was having dinner with one of the officers on the ship. And I thought, really silly, why is he doing baby talk at dinner? Because he keeps saying this word, Willie Was, Willie Was. I had no idea what it was. It sounded like a very childish word. I come to find out Willie Was is actually on a ship. You can ask anyone from the navigation nautical staff here. Willie Was is a term used out at sea that sailors use for sudden strong gusts of wind at sea. They say, oh, you feel those Willie Was? We got Willie Was all day. So Willie Was is a term used by sailors, people out at sea, for sudden, strong gusts of wind. That's a Willie Was.
So a fart, pretty much.
Pretty much.
Okay, thank you very much. And of course, Doctor, you are...
Well, I just have inspiration. Speaking of wind, and just since it's still pretty ugly in cruise, I could perhaps ask favor, please not to poofing on elevators. Okay? No, seriously. Because it's a problem. Because you're up in on Ocean View stuffing yourself, and then going back to cabin, you're going down elevator by yourself, and you think nobody knows. Well, you get off elevator, I get on, now, door closes. Now, I try to get off on next floor, now new people are coming on, now they think I did it. Okay? This is wrong. This is very wrong on so many levels. And you cannot see, they are transparent. There should be early warning system. We have cones all over ship. Piso mojado, cuidado, wet floor. Not one sign warning of poof traps. And you wander into them down the hallway. It's just, your eyes start to water, the metallic taste in your mouth. Sometimes it's not bad, like garlic. It's okay. Oh, okay. I go through twice. But anyway, it's just no.
Smells like flowers.
I wish I'd gone to Motown night now.
But anyway, so please, not the poofing on the elevators. And some of you try to sneak it out as you're walking, like squeak, 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 squeak. Like, no, we know. But there should be colors, pink, blue, green. It's like, oh, look out, don't go down that hallway. It looks pinkish. Anyway, no, Willie, first of all, stupid one. Willie was, just so you know, first L is silent, okay? So it's pronounced Willie was. Sometimes second L is silent, which makes it a completely different word. But Willie was is actually a literary term for people who use words that have too many W's or L's, double L's. And this word has 2 L's and 3 W's, so it's very confusing. But it's appropriate because that is what that is. It's a Willie was. It's like, oh, you use too many Willie was. And words with W's and L's is like that. Literary term.
Okay, are you done?
I think so.
Okay, good. All right, so let's do a quick recap once again. Eddie, what is Willie was for you again?
It's the irrational fear of impending doom.
Who believes that Eddie's telling the truth? Jay, let's do another recap on your definition.
Willie was is a nautical term used by sailors for a sudden gust of wind. When you're out at sea, a sudden gust of wind.
Okay, who believes that Jay is actually telling the truth? Okay, very good. Doctor, once again, Willie was for you.
It's a literary term for words that have too many W's or W's as they're often referred to, and double L's.
Okay, great. Who believes that the doctor is telling the truth? Just himself.
Well, no, you see, this is skill. Anybody can make an entire room burst into applause, but it takes special skill, like applause sniper, to pick up just one person over there, one person over there. That's pretty hard to do that.
Okay, well, thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, let's find out who is actually telling the truth. Please, gentlemen, stand up. Let's see it.
I'm not even going to bother this time. Maybe I will.
And it was actually Jay Mattioli, ladies and gentlemen. Jay, that's right. And it is indeed a nautical term for a sudden strong gust of wind. There you go.
A strong what?
Gust of wind?
Gust of wind.
That's right. Okay, that was the second word, so let's move on right away to the third word.